Anyone can do anything for a day, for a week, for a month, even for a year. But the one single thing that separates those who are in shape versus those who aren't is consistency. So in today's video, I'm going to be breaking down how you can actually stay consistent with your fitness goals. So let's get into it. Now, the first thing when it comes to being more consistent on your fitness journey is actually setting realistic expectations and goals. When I first got into my fitness journey as a teenager, I set super unrealistic expectations. And I think a lot of people can relate with this as well. You'll watch a super motivational YouTube video for about 10 minutes. You're super amped up, you're super hyped up, and then you start creating like this really crazy, unrealistic plan of going to the gym, maybe 7 days a week, waking up at 5 a.m. and going on morning runs, eating weird, healthy foods all the time. And you may be able to stick to that for a couple days while the motivation is still like kind of high up there. But eventually, as you do know, motivation kind of ebbs and flows. And then once the ebb, is this the ebb or is it? So yeah, once the ebb does kind of happen, motivation kind of like goes downhill. Chances of you sustaining that weird, unrealistic plan that you made while you were super motivated is probably super rare. So the first kind of like tip that I have for you guys is make your plan, whatever your plan is of going to the gym, your meal plan, whatever it is, make that while you're like not super motivated. Try to like make it when you feel kind of like tired and kind of like sluggish and like when you don't really feel like doing anything, because that is a good kind of state for you to be in, because you know that, okay, if I can do this, if I'm kind of like tired, if I'm kind of sluggish, if I'm kind of like unmotivated, the chances of me doing this, if I am motivated, are extremely high. But more importantly, the chances of me actually sticking to this plan when I'm not really feeling it 100% are also still gonna be kind of high. So the first thing is to make sure that you actually set realistic expectations for yourself. So don't write up a crazy, stupid plan that may sound good on paper, but you know realistically that, okay, am I able to do this consistently for a while, for the next couple of weeks and months? If the answer is no, then probably scrap it and make a new one. So that's the first thing, set realistic expectations and goals. And not only that, like make sure that the actual goal you have, whether it's to lose weight or gain weight, that the progression or the rate of progression is also pretty attainable. Like don't tell yourself, okay, I'm trying to lose weight, it has to be 20 pounds in the next like couple weeks. It's like, no. Don't do that. That's unrealistic and you're not going to be able to hit that goal. And then once you figure out that you can't hit that goal, you're going to be super sad, super depressed, and you're probably just going to like give up altogether, right? So make sure that you find something that you know you can actually follow through on, and also that the goals that you set for yourself are also actually realistic. Now, over time, as you get a bit more experience and a bit more advanced, and you kind of like show to yourself that, okay, I can do this, then you can probably like ramp things up again. Maybe instead of going to the gym 3 times a week, maybe you can ramp it up to maybe 4 times a week. Maybe instead of going on a couple walks a day, maybe start jogging or maybe start running. So slowly but surely ramp it up, but always it's super important to start off nice and slow, nice and easy, because you definitely don't want to throw yourself into the deep end because you're probably gonna drown. Another important thing to stay consistent on your fitness journey is to actually make it a priority. So the same way you would schedule with your doctor to go to the dentist, the same way you would schedule going to the grocery store, although I don't think people schedule going to the grocery store. Whatever you kind of schedule into your day-to-day life, treat going to the gym the same way. So if in your current schedule right now, you got school from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m., then you got homework club from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Maybe try to fit your workouts into that current schedule, just so it's a priority, just like school and homework is for you. Because I found for myself, especially when I like started getting into this whole fitness lifestyle, if I did not have like a structured plan, or at least like a structured time of me actually going to the gym on a similar time day to day, it very easily threw me off. And so what really helped me get into the habit of actually going to the gym was actually writing it down into my schedule and making sure to actually turn into a priority, just like I would prioritize like my school and my work. And another thing while we're on the subject of working out is to make sure that you actually stick to a program that you actually enjoy doing. Like don't get on like a CrossFit program if your goal is bodybuilding or if you really enjoy bodybuilding, or don't go on like a powerlifting program if you really enjoy going on runs. Like it doesn't really make sense. And the biggest thing, especially when it comes to like staying consistent with your fitness goals, is by figuring out a specific thing or an activity that you actually enjoy doing. Because again, the chances of you falling off if you don't enjoy doing something are going to be very high compared to if you actually do something that you enjoy doing. It actually takes a lot more effort to like discontinue doing that or to stop yourself from doing that. For example, if you really like ice cream, you're going to have to like really try to like not eat the rest of the ice cream, right? Whereas if you really hate ice cream, it's like, it's really easy to like just stop eating, right? Because if you don't like it in the first place, it's like, okay, it's not really an inconvenience for me to like stop eating this. So treat your workouts the same way. If you really enjoy just like bodybuilding, getting the pump, hypertrophy workouts, whatever, do more of that. Don't do some weird CrossFit workout. I mean, I think it's good to like switch it up every now and then, but especially if your problem or if your main issue lies in being consistent, the best thing you could do to yourself is by making sure that you find something that you enjoy to make sticking to it a lot easier. And now, because I'm a nice guy, I think it's a good, friendly reminder just to like tell you that you should not always be super hard on yourself. Like, for example, if you miss a workout, or if you fall off track, or if you eat something that wasn't part of your meal plan or didn't fit into your macros, whatever, don't let that discourage you. Like, because I used to do this all the time, especially when it came to my diets. I used to follow like a super strict diet, and if I had one single item or one single food that was completely like off track or not part of the plan, I would just kind of like go all in and just like scrap the entire day and say, you know what, because I had one single cheat food, I'm just like not gonna follow the plan anymore. It would even go as far as like on a Friday night, I'd have like something really bad to eat, and then the entire weekend I will just completely go all out on just like crap food. I've done it in the past a lot. I've been through a lot of like, this is camera diet? Yeah, I had a couple of like binge eating things when I was a teenager because I was so strict with my day-to-day diet that it really like limited me from like actually enjoying the foods that I would typically want to eat. And when I had just like a sniff or just a taste of that one single food that I was craving all week long, it pretty much turned me into like eating more of that and just like neglecting the actual meal plan and just like going all in on like these tasty, super palatable foods. And so really just like be kind to yourself. Don't let one missed day or one bad workout or one missed workout take you off track for like the entire day or the entire weekend or your entire life. Like, it happens, slip-ups happen, but like I said, the biggest thing that separates those that are in shape versus those who aren't in shape is consistency. The people that are in shape will definitely have days where they fell off track, they eat something that they're not supposed to, or they ate too much food, or they missed a workout, but they always find a way to get back on the wagon. And what's so cool about this is that once you have found a way to stay consistent with your workout program and your nutrition and your sleep and everything involved in living a healthier lifestyle, once you've kind of nailed down the consistency, it actually takes a lot less effort to be consistent with that. For example, for myself, I really don't need to like focus on being consistent when it comes to working out or eating healthy. Like, I'm just on autopilot. I've been doing this for years now. I've been doing this for so long that now at this stage in my life right now, I don't have to think twice about going to the gym anymore. I don't have to think twice about eating healthy anymore. Like, I just do it because it's so ingrained into my lifestyle that it's actually hard for me to like not go to the gym and to like not eat healthy. Like, my rest days, like, I genuinely hate my rest days. Whenever I have a rest day, which typically is on a Sunday, it drives me crazy. I'm like, what am I supposed to do? Of course, I'll try things to do. I'll try to be somewhat productive, but it just kind of throws my entire day off because I'll eat my pre-workout meal, then I'll go to the gym, and then I'll have my post-workout meal, and that's like a big chunk of my day, right? And it's like on my rest day, it's like, what do I do after eating this meal? Like, do I just sit and do nothing? I mean, I still go on walks, I still like do stuff, hang out with people, friends, whatever. Kind of sounds sad saying this out loud, but I think a lot of people can relate to this, especially if you're like a bit more like advanced in the whole fitness kind of thing. And if this sounds completely crazy to you, that's okay. The more consistent you are, the more it'll be ingrained into your lifestyle and the more of a habit it'll be for you as well. So that's basically how you can stay more consistent on your fitness journey. So remember that with a little bit of planning and dedication, you can make exercise a regular part of your routine, no matter how busy you are. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please be sure to go give this video a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe as well, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.